Alright guys, this is Doc M with another Minecraft video, and today guys I want to show you how to make skins for Minecraft 1.8. It's actually not that tricky, but you need to know some things and I can walk you through. For you guys who don't know yet, the skins became way more cool. You can now have multiple layers, a second layer that is, and yeah, here in my case you can see that you have the skin customization options, and I'm gonna turn everything off: the jacket, right and left sleeve, left and right pant, leg basically, and yeah, the head even. And for me the head is my cybernetic eye. And you also can see you can have different legs and arms right now. You can also have a look from the back side, and yeah, if I turn it back on, for example just the sleeves now, you would see they're back in the character model, and basically as an overlay, a second layer. And yeah, as it is brand new and there's no really fully working skin editors out there, I want to show you with simple tools how to create your own skin and how to transform new skin that you use right now to Minecraft 1.8. So yeah, let's get started and jump to my desktop and I'll show you. First of all, we need to compare what was old and what is new. As you just saw, we have additional layers now, and this is the old texture of the old skin. It is a 64 by 32 PNG, and you can see there's the head, there's legs and arms, and there was only one individual texture for the arms and for the legs. That means you didn't have the option to have right or left arm. And now here you can see a basic layout of how a new skin looks, and yeah, it's quite different. And as you can see, you still have the head model, you have the right leg, and you have a left leg, as opposed to only one leg, and they can be different. And you have a right and left arm, and in addition to that you have the body, of course, and here you have the overlays. You have right leg 2 basically overlay, left leg, and so on, all these overlays. So to each body part, including the head, which is here, you can add overlays. And yeah, how do you do that? Well, let's assume you basically have your skin here in Minecraft 1.7 and first want to prepare it for Minecraft 1.8 and later on add layers and make it look a bit more fancy. So I'd say the first step is we're gonna transfer a Minecraft 1.7 skin into a Minecraft 1.8 skin. Alright, so let's do that. I'm gonna use GIMP. It's a freeware tool. It works for Windows and for Mac, but yeah, I'm pretty sure for Linux there's similar programs you could use. It's about the same principle. And yeah, what you do first is you create a new image, and you make sure it is 64 by 64 pixels. Don't worry about all the other settings, just create that. And yeah, here you go. You have something like that. What you want to do next is hit the plus sign and make it bigger so you can actually see what you're working with. And here we go. This is a 64 by 64 empty picture, and yeah, basically it has this grid on there that can help you. The grid you activate in view, and then you go like show grid, on, off. Right now this grid is a bit not really helping you, so you go to image and click on configure grid, and then you make sure to set the grid to 16 by 16 and click OK, and that helps you a lot with the orientation around the image there. Okay, now you have your grid in place. You just need your skin. Either you take your Steve skin, this is what we're gonna use. This is the very basic Steve skin, 64 by 32 PNG. If you want to get your old skin, I will put down the links in the video description where you can download your skin, and make sure to put your player name in there where it says player name. Right, and also keep in mind it is case sensitive. So in my case, for example, I have DocM77 with a capital D. If you would download my skin, you need to make sure to use the capital D there. And yeah, we got Steve there, and this would be our skin, and you just drag and drop it in here, and you have Steve sitting there, and yeah, you push him up in position. It's easy with the grid, and now you see where the grid comes in helpful as well. It really nicely marks off the different positions. Here I got another graphic basically showing exactly where stuff needs to be. You can also download all these graphics. I will put that in the video description as well, so you can check it out. But yeah, it's also easy to see here in the video. So yeah, let's say we want to have arms and legs. Of course, there could be different textures, but let's say we want to keep them the same. So first of all, yeah, we know here is the right leg. That is that here, and we need to create the left leg. That would be this cube here, where we, or yeah, this area where we need to put that. And it's really simple. You use your selection tool here, rectangle selection, and you just select the whole area, just like that. So now you have these little areas up there selected. You would simply go there, hold Control, and pull down another rectangle like that. Do the same from the corner, and now we only have this small area selected. Now right click, edit, and you go copy visible. Very simple. And yeah, next up you need to paste it in there. Go over here, you got your layer selection, and yeah, you can turn off the white background there in case you wanted to. Gives it a bit more, it's more clear, and you can see the grid better. So next thing you would do is right click, and you go again edit and paste as new layer. And then you got your legs over there, and you would just pick them up with your selection tool, and drag them down, and we know it needs to go right there. And voila, we got the first step completed. And if you zoom in now further, oops, that was the wrong image here. If you zoom in now further and look closely, you can see, it's definitely exactly at this exact position. You can always do this with plus, minus, and keep on looking. Next up, you basically would do the same thing with the arms. You can see we got the right arm over there. We need to create the left arm. So once again, you would take your toolbox, and this is the arm here. You can see that, the whole texture. So you just select this area here again. You don't even have to deselect as there is nothing there yet, but only if you have the background activated as I had there. You need to make sure to cut it out. Once again, right click, and you just go on edit, and copy visible, and then right click somewhere, edit, paste as new layer, and you get the arm up there, and pick your moving tool there, and you just drag it down there. This is the position of the arm, and you see left leg and arm are in position. And aside of the overlay, you're basically done with the simple part. Now there is some flipping and stuff, as it is left and right, it is mirrored. So now you have to flip certain sections around. This is how what we're gonna do next, and I'm gonna show you. Alright, so we got everything in place. Now we need to flip some things around, which is quite logical as you have a right and left side now. And if the textures would be the same, it would look odd. So you can see it here on this graphic. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on your skin, which is basically all the sides and the top and the bottom. And all these individual sections now need to be flipped around, and it's actually again pretty simple. You just pick your selection tool again and select this area right now, and now you make sure you're on the right layer here, the layer where you copied the legs, and then just use your flipping tool. That's right here. If you look at it, you can see horizontal flip, and left click once, and there you go, flips it around horizontally, and you can see first it was like that, and now the darkish area goes around the other way. And you basically do the next thing. You select the next section, which would be this one, and once again make sure you are in the right layer, and just take your flip tool. I mean, doesn't do much for this section, and then you go to your next section, just this one here. Once again, we're on the right layer, flipping tool, left click once, flip it around, and now you go through and do this for all the individual areas here. It's a job of 5 minutes. Whoop, that was wrong. undo, first click somewhere else and then reselect. It's nice that I just showed that, and yeah, once again flip it around. I mean, for the Steve skin we don't have to do it for these textures here, and yeah, those are the same. So now we're gonna move over to these ones here, and yeah, if you are in the next selection, you of course click somewhere and then once again select the whole thing. Make sure you're in the arm layer here, and then flip tool, click once, flip it around, and yeah, I'm gonna go through and do that for all these textures here, and then I'll be back. Alright, we are done flipping everything around, and now is the last step for completing your base layer skin. This is the third step, and you can see it right here on these graphics. You have to switch out two sections, and it's only section 1 and 3 here. So this one and this one and this one and this one. The slightly more darkish textures you have to swap out, and well, by now you probably know how to do that. So we're gonna switch this one with that one. The easiest way to do it is once again you mark it, then you go edit, and then you once again copy as visible, and then you go select and then yeah, paste. You know it already as new layer, and yeah, now we got that thing up there. And yeah, we can put it in. It needs to go here, but first we should cut that out. So once again, pick your selection tool, just go here, and yeah, once again edit, copy visible, right click somewhere, edit, paste as new layer. Now we got that up here. Now we can grab it and easily move it down. We're gonna stick that here, and we're gonna take this bad boy and gonna stick it here. And yeah, flipped it around. And now we're gonna do the same thing with these two textures here, sections 1 and 3 of the arm. So let me quickly do that, and then I'll be back. Okay, we are done. Everything is flipped and repositioned, and now basically the Steve skin here would be transferred to Minecraft 1.8, and the next step now would be if you want to add layers, and that's the next part of the tutorial. Let's add an outside layer, and yeah, for this example I'm just gonna take my coat which I have on my creeper skin, and we're gonna put it on Steve. Okay guys, so here is my skin, and yeah, we can compare that real quick to the Steve skin here. I have the grid activated on it as well, and you can see the different overlays. Here are the main parts, the body, the arm, as you can see here with the Steve. And yeah, we have some more graphics. Now, as I told you, we have the overlay, and you can see that nicely here with my creeper skin. I have this overlay for the eye, and yeah, different overlays for the right leg. Here, those are parts of my coat, and the main body overlay, right arm, which is yeah, basically some torn off like cloth over my arm, and yeah, the skin for the arm, for the legs here as well, and for the left arm. And we have a different graphic here. This is a very detailed graphic that shows you in very close detail where what part has to go. You can clearly see the head, top, bottom, and marked out with the green 2. That is the overlay layer. This graphic will also be included, so you can exactly see where to put stuff. But for us, it is a bit more simple here, as we have our sample. So I want to show you in one case, let's say we want to put let's say, I don't know, the code on our Steve skin here, and you can clearly see already the sections. So once again, it's pretty simple. Let's just copy over stuff, and in this case we can copy everything at once to make it quicker. So copy all that as we have it prepared already, and once again we click on edit, copy visible, then we go over here and right click somewhere and go paste as new layer, and then we have the skin in there, the the coat, just like that. And yeah, same thing here for the head overlay. And yeah, this is a bit tricky. You cannot really see it well. Let me make this bigger here and I can show you. See, now you can see it. This kind of goes around my head, and yeah, if you look at the helper graphics here, you can see it wraps around. We can see it better in our detailed graphic. Let me quickly bring that up. Yeah, here for example you can see right, front, left, back, and as it is on the side of my head, it kind of wraps around a bit. Yeah, so let's cut that out as well and put it on our Stevie here. So yeah, we just need these two parts there. So once again, rectangular selection, and we're gonna grab this part here, edit, copy, visible, then we switch over to the other, edit, paste as new layer, we get it up there, pick our, whoop, that was the wrong file, we want that here, and yeah, put it here, and so on. And I'm gonna keep on copying stuff, and then we're gonna look at our new skin, and then I'm gonna give you some tips how you can create your own skins, making your own look and so on. There's nice websites that can help you with that. Alright, so we are done. I have everything copied in, including my cybernetic eye here. In the end, you should double check, if everything is positioned correctly. You can easily do that by zooming in and just see, if there's some overlapping corners and whatnot, and everything is aligned properly with the grid. And yeah, looks like it is the case here for us. And yeah, in the end, you need to save your skin. Simply go to Save As here, and then you need to make sure to select the correct type. If you don't do that, you will just save it as a template here for GIMP. So yeah, click on the plus sign below here and make sure you scroll down and select PNG image. You can see as it changes up there into PNG, and then this will show up, and it asks you what you want to do, and you just click on merge visible layers, and you click on export, and then this shows up, and yeah, you just go compression level 9, everything like that, don't have to change anything, and save. And yeah, now you have your lab Steve. Let's bring him up here with paint, the one we just created and saved, and yeah, now you can see it. Let's make it a bit bigger. Everything is in there, the lab code, the Steve, and now I'm gonna upload that and we're gonna check it out. Okay, and here we are. This is Lab Steve. Hi man, you can see everything is there, the back of the coat, and yeah, front side and the cybernetic eye, and of course you can switch off different things. For example, I don't know, let's make him sleeveless and turn off the eye. Yeah. So see, pretty simple, not that hard. You just need to know where to position stuff, but with the tips and tricks I showed you, you should be able to transform your skin to Minecraft 1.8. And now I'm gonna show you, if in case you don't have a skin, a nice website with an online skin editor where you can create the basic 1.7 skin and then transfer it for 1.8 with the methods I showed you. Alright, yeah, and there's a cool little tool, it's called Skincraft. It's here on Newgrounds. I will of course put a link to that in the video description as well, and with that tool you can easily make pretty nice and sleek skins without any skills at all. And just want to give you a quick overview so you know how it's going. But yeah, new skin, and you can select whatever you want. We can also import a skin you have and work on the skin you created. For example, we could use our Steve skin, but these are the pre-made ones. Let's just use Steve again, and then you simply add new layers. You can either have custom layers, where you draw in a paint-like tool, or you can use pre-made ones, and there is a huge selection of things. For example, here for the hair or for the face, accessories, and then I don't know, there's like all kinds of things you can add, or I don't know, hats and masks, all kinds of stuff. I don't know, hockey mask here, add. and then you can have a nice preview here, can look at your skin from all directions, and yeah, change it to your liking. And yeah, that's about it. Pretty simple. If you want to add more layers, I don't know, upper body, I don't know, gloves, tunics, I don't know, there's all kinds of stuff, and you of course can customize the color of this stuff and opacity, just play around with it a bit. But yeah, this way you can really easily make your custom skin and yeah, put it together and then use the tricks I just showed you to transform it in a skin for Minecraft 1.8. You could also make blank skins and have the masks and different items and cut it out and put it on your skin. So yeah, fairly simple to do with that tool. Even a noob, because I'm a noob, I'm not really good in creating graphics. I can work with the tools, and yeah, if there's a nice tool, why not use it? And yeah, I'd say that concludes the tutorial for how to make skins in Minecraft 1.8. I hope you found all the information useful. Thanks a lot for watching. I want to give shout outs to Mary, the Lapis Demon, who was helping me out a lot with the graphics and yeah, helping me preparing everything so I can nicely present it to you guys. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to post them down in the comments. Leave a like, spread this tutorial. I think it's a really useful one. I'm out. Bye, guys.